Hi guys, gonna check and make sure my monitor is good. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I kind of have my camera a little bit back and I didn't really feel like, doing the whole fancy thing or whatever. So basically, this is another episode of Talks from the Heart, which you guys know I do periodically. It's not a rant or anything of that nature. It just is life. It was so funny. This whole YouTube thing is like, I don't know. I'm like, should I stay? Should I go? Should I just do what I want? I took all of 2019 and tried a bunch of stuff. I'm sure it annoyed a lot of people or a few people or whatever, but you have that certain group of people that get it. If one thing isn't working, don't waste your time on it, go to something else. But they're there. You just have your tribe that will send you a kind message every once in a while that will be, by your side, regardless of, who you worship, who you serve, if you worship, all that kind of stuff. And today, I really need to say, yet starting with yesterday, last night, yesterday, or whatever, I have really just been blown away by the ignorance and hypocrisy of people here on YouTube. And I'm only saying YouTube because I've not really gotten any type of drama anywhere else except YouTube. Now, before I jump into it, let me be clear. I am not a drama channel, nor do I want to be. And I don't like drama in my village. This is a safe haven where people, are free to speak as long as they're respectful. They're not cursing people out. I love it when people send me stuff and say, can you talk about this? Can you speak on that? And I had somebody send me a message, pretty much asking me, who am I to be the authority on such and such? Well, let me tell you, 4 degrees ago, I became eligible to speak on whatever I want. And when you get to be my age, you get a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge. Knowledge is power. And I know that just from getting my messages, people are looking at me and the way that I live. They're watching, the moves I make. They're listening, to what comes out of my mouth. And so it's like, okay, Twana, you need to watch yourself. Don't get too, hung up on this whole YouTube thing and these people, because people are going to be who they are. And this singer Samo said this on Instagram. Meet people where they are and accept who people are, because if you do that, you won't be shocked anymore. You never put anything past anybody, because people have the freedom of choice, and we make good choices and we make bad choices. And I have seen some horrible choices just in 2019 and just in 2020 alone. So yesterday I was talking to some of my friends and I was just like, we were sharing our experiences, and I said, I got a couple of emails, I got a couple of messages, that to me stood out in a negative way. Now, to someone less experienced, they probably would have been like, oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you looking out for me. But these people are not looking out for anybody. When somebody says to you, well, you better be careful who you associate with. Or, so-and-so was coming for you in the chat because you were on the wrong side. Listen, you're over the age of 18, you're over the age of 21, and some, ladies and gentlemen get wisdom even in their teens. But regardless of how old you are, when you come of age, like the Bible says, when you become of age, then you know how to make decisions for yourself, you can and you will. People can choose to do what they want, when they want, how they want, why they want, without your consent. Okay? It doesn't make sense to me to focus on drama with people on the internet that you're probably never going to meet in person. You're never going to see these people outside of YouTube. You're never going to talk to these people outside of YouTube and or social media. So it doesn't really make sense to me that people behave the way they do. One thing I know for sure, jealousy can get in the way. There are a lot of jealousy, type issues going on YouTube and on the internet, simply because one person doesn't want the other person to, become famous. You can't be YouTube famous before I'm YouTube famous. What is YouTube famous? What is that going to get you? I know a lot of people who are YouTube famous and they still don't have a check on the 22nd every month. I know a lot of people who are YouTube famous and still don't know the art or will even get the free resources to monetize everything they do because they're worried about that monetization on YouTube. And I woke up one day and I was like, Twana, it doesn't make a difference if you get monetized on YouTube or not right now, because your podcast just became monetized in 2019. And hello, you make a pretty good grip from blogging and adding your affiliate links. People click on my website every day. And all it took was $33 and put your, Wix or Weebly or whatever, go premium. That little chunk of change gets you a lot of clout because you can do what you need to do to get your name out there without having to focus on dogging somebody out or unsubscribing because they said something or did something that you don't like. You know how many people are subscribed to you right now that don't even watch your videos? I can tell you right now, I have over 1,500 people that are subscribed to me on YouTube alone. And I would say 50% probably couldn't tell you one video that I've done. From being in network streams or just, word of mouth, or they just wanted that one video, that I did. And the same goes for a lot of people. But you know what? You can't worry about what anybody else thinks. And I learned this in my 20s. What other people think about you is none of your business, none of your concern. Once you start focusing on what other people have to say about you, it throws you off. You lose focus. You can't concentrate. Now you want to clap back and all this kind of stuff. And for what? I was telling one of my friends a few minutes ago, we were like texting back and forth. We text a lot. But, she's got a husband and kids, and I have my uncle and businesses, jobs. And I stay busy. I stay really busy. And so thank God for texting, because we can text back and forth or Marco Polo back and forth and get back with each other, as, we need to. But this chat session needed to happen because she's hurt, because she lost subscribers, because she decided to speak about her journey. And I'm like, is that not what YouTube is about? Is that not what vloggers are supposed to do? Listen, I'm going to use a parable like Jesus used to. Let's say, for instance, my friend Blessed and Creative. Let's say she comes on YouTube and she posts a video and I disagree with stuff that she's saying in that particular video. Am I going to unsubscribe? No. Why? Well, she made a lot of videos that I did like, and she is in her total right element and total, right frame of mind for her to post whatever she wants, because it's her personal choice. It's her channel. We are all using this platform for free, except for the ones who are purchasing ads to get their name in traffic sooner. Yeah, this is not a game. Some people are here, you know, just to build a drama channel because they feel like, you know, it's gonna, you know, get them clout. But when you find somebody who has really good content, you know, and I have people in my crew, in my village that have really good content. I have the Hurley clan, I have Miss Diaz, I have Una Poca Loca, Doreen Merritt, Blessed and Creative. Oh my God, I have so many that I can just think of. It right here, like on Instagram, I'm talking to Organic Green. Who else was it? I mean, these people are like amazing people. And then I watch some people. Vicky from Vicky's World, she's off the chain. She's so funny. Miss Newton's Big Family, Big Noise. I've never had an issue with this woman. I don't. Caracola Bella. I got my list of my favorite people, and these are the people who I support. Number one, because they support me, and number two, because I just really enjoy their stuff. Miss Sugar, who doesn't like her? I mean, Sincerely a Lucy. The list goes on and on. Like, I got people that I watch and I don't even know their real names until I get hooked up with them on other social media, like not YouTube, but Facebook, or like, you know, Instagram. I don't know these people, you know what I'm saying? But Missing Tooth Buck Fang, he's bomb. Simply K. Simone, she's bomb. Like, these people are getting it in. These people are really getting. Angela Ortiz, she introduced me to, I would say, 50% of the people I met straight out the gate when I came back to YouTube. And I'm saying all of this and I'm naming all of my friends. And most of these people are my friends outside of YouTube, which is why I'm naming them. But the most important part is that unless they open up and tell me about their spiritual journey, I don't have room to pry. I accept people for who they are. So it doesn't matter if you're gay or straight. It doesn't matter if you worship Buddha or whoever. We are adults and we can respect each other as such. We don't have to, you know, spread rumors about anybody because of what they do and you disagree about it. Sure, yes, I get it. When we put our business and a part of our lives in a vlog and we put it on the internet, then everybody can, you know, speak about it. But what I want you to understand, and this is so important, you don't have the right to judge anybody based on how they live until you are perfect. Okay? In the Christianity realm, in the Christianity lifestyle, we do, you know, we have the capacity for righteous judgment. What that means is, because I don't want anybody to get this out of context. What that means is, if you say that you represent Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, and I see you doing something out of character, of course, I have every leeway by the Holy Spirit, look it up, it's in the Bible, to say, hey, your dress is too short, or hey, you know, you got on a little too much makeup, let me help you. You can do stuff like that in a nice way. Or if you have an issue with somebody, it's not your place to get on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram and air your dirty laundry. Why not be adults? Why not get with this person outside and say, you know what? I did not know that you, what made you want to live your life that way, if I may ask? Start a dialogue. You never know. Outside of what you don't like about somebody, you may find 10 or 15 things that you do like. Me, at 48, I'll be 49 years this year on planet Earth for 49 years, not including the time I was in my mom's womb. And I don't have time for the bull. I do not have time for drama, and I won't make time. I like my friends. I don't get in their personal business. If they open the door and they want to talk about something, I'm all ears. And I don't tell anybody's business, which is probably why everybody likes to talk to me, because they know I'm never going to share who, what, when, where, and why about my friends unless they give me permission. Otherwise, But I wanted to come on, and say that, because I'm so disturbed with all this drama. And YouTube is huge. We've got YouTube here, YouTube Canada, YouTube Europe, YouTube Africa. And I wonder, are they having the same kind of issues as we have over here in the United States? Like, you mean to tell me you can't find anything else to do with your time than to sit on YouTube for hours and gripe and complain, or just flip through and say, ugh, I can't believe she talked about that. She made meatloaf. I thought she was vegan. Girl, let me unsubscribe. Jesus. It's laughable, but it's not, because with the actions that you do, when you do stuff like that, it hurts people's feelings. Yeah. People, human beings, have feelings, and you can hurt somebody's feelings, especially when you do something that's just so, a knee-jerk reaction, so to speak, and you don't even tell anybody why you did it. You're not close enough to tell that person, or you don't have an email address. You can just send a message or a text message or an inbox and just say, well, I said that because, or I unsubscribed because. I don't want you to have any hard feelings. I just don't believe in that. I mean, just because, I made a video a long time ago that went viral over nails. I got a nail drill for Christmas. The video is literally viral. People are still watching that video, and probably will always watch it as long as that company puts out that, product every year. And I don't know these people from a hole in the wall, but when they ask me, questions, I do the best I can. I answer my own questions. I have a couple of admins that are in my sister circle, and they actually, are the admins for my websites and my groups. But when it comes to my email, everybody can tell you that I check my own email, and I'm on it every single day, including the messages I get from my website. And so I really respect the people who come to me and ask me questions, or they'll say, what made you get into Christianity? Or, I didn't want to just unsubscribe because, I felt some type of way when I saw your video. Could you elaborate? Could you explain more? Those are the people I respect, not the people who subscribe to me in hopes that I will subscribe back, that sub for sub crap, and then you never watch a video of mine. I don't respect people who are hypocrites that say you live this lifestyle and this is what you do, but your actions speak something totally different. I don't like liars, because I don't like being lied to. And there are plenty of people that have lied and said, oh, I'm going to run your playlist, and they never do. But I guarantee you, everybody that I said on my list, they have ran my playlist hundreds of times, probably collectively. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gotten where I am right now. I don't like people who judge other people based solely on little tidbits of information you think you know. And if you subscribe to me for one thing, and then one day I make a video and you unsubscribe just because, or I had this one little chick that unsubscribed to my channel because, I didn't give her the answers that she wanted. She asked me spiritual questions. I gave her spiritual answers, and she didn't like it. Oh, you're getting on my nerves with this. Okay, goodbye. While you're unsubscribing, I'm going to go ahead and block you because I'm too old for this. I don't have time. Time is short. Time is precious. It's too much to be mad and to be hating and all this kind of stuff. It's too much. When you look around, it's going to be 5 years from now, 10 years from now. And I'm looking at those YouTubers and content creators and what I like to call creative directors. Listen, if you're a creative director out there and you got it going on like that, bravo to you. If you don't have drama on your channel, I'll watch you. Bravo to you. If you're kicking out good content and you know it because you have put effort into everything you do, I got your back. But for these people that constantly constantly just live for drama, I don't mind if you unsubscribe from me. It's not going to hurt my feelings at all. Because that's what you're not going to get on this channel. And I need to be really clear about that. Don't judge me by my friendships, because my friends are none of your business. The friendships that I make here on YouTube, if we take it outside of YouTube, it's none of your concern. Now, if you watching want to be my friend, I don't have a problem with you either. I'm not like Nene Leakes and some of these other, reality people. Oh, well, she friends with so-and-so, so I can't be friends with her. That's childish. Doesn't that sound crazy? Ugh, I can't subscribe to her because, she picked up a tarot card. Doesn't that sound kind of stupid when you say it out loud? Listen, what I've learned about people, and I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone after this. But you gotta get this little bit of wisdom. What I've learned about people, and I'm just now learning this as of 2019. We're gonna change our minds a lot. It's not just a woman's prerogative. Men don't like change, but women, we can go with the flow. And there are some men out there who will change if it yields them a better return. And, that's not just financial talk. That's spiritual growth, that's mental growth. You have to have a thick skin to be here on YouTube, and you have to buck up. You have to be dedicated, or you're not going to make it. What are you going to do with your platform after you get your 1,000 subscribers and your 4,000 watch hours? Because let's be clear, in the real world, if you have 1,000 subscribers and they are faithful, you've already got your watch time. Imagine having 1,000 subscribers and every video you pop out, 1,000 people, right on the money. You would never have to worry about watch time. You would get your monetization, boom, same day, same time, no problems. This is not a perfect world. This is the real world we live in. And relationships are important. So I'm just urging you. I can't make you do anything, and you're probably, ticked off at me because I said this, but I don't care, because I do what I want. It's my channel. And until I get kicked off by YouTube, I'm going to keep saying what I want to say. You got to grow up. You guys have to grow up, have a thick skin. You know what I'm saying? And stop letting this stupid stuff rub you the wrong way, because you're getting off focus. That's the way Satan works, isn't it? He puts a little stuff in front of you, stuff that you can't do anything about, but he just puts it there in front of you so it ticks you off and your feelings get hurt and you get all in your emotions. And once you're off focus, and your head, your thoughts are all fuzzy and stuff like that, you're not going to be able to create good content. You're not going to be able to be healthy for good friendships or anything of that nature. So I'm just saying, because again, I can't make you guys do anything, but I'm just saying to consider it. Consider minding your business. Just consider putting the effort that you use for hatred. Put that effort into creating wonderful masterpieces on YouTube or wherever you post. Content creators are not YouTubers. They have stuff that can go all over the internet. It's quite different than artistic producers that we are. Our arts can, go anywhere. And that's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I look at it like there's a difference between church people and Christians. There's a difference between a YouTuber and content creator. If you're a YouTuber, you just might have too much time on your hands. You need to be a content creator. Get your words together, write a really good blog, get you some affiliate links, really work your business. And you will find that you don't have time for all this other stuff because you're minding your business. You're not being lazy with your thumbnails. You're actually making your channel look good. You're promoting your channel all over the internet. You have the tools to properly get this done. And then if you're married, you have that. And then if you have kids, you have that. And then there's only 24 hours in a day. All I'm saying is if you're handling your business like you're supposed to, you don't have time for all this other stuff. All this hatred, all this, being an internet thug and a YouTube thug and all this kind of, stupidity. It's ignorant. Don't act like you don't know how to behave. The same kind of stuff that you do on the internet, people will meet you in person and think you're the same person unless you have a split personality or something. It's too much. It's ridiculous. I, for one, I'm not doing this. And I was gonna address this day before yesterday, and I'd forgotten all about it. And then today, when one of my really good friends told me that, people unsubscribe to their channel for stupidity, I was just like, I felt like, the little tea kettle that you put on the stove, and then when it gets, all full of steam, it starts whistling. My head felt like that. I was like, I'm going to go ahead and get this off my chest, because I just don't understand. I don't get it. But everything is not for me to understand. I just know at my age, I'm not going to act like that. I'm not going to. I'm so close to 50 years old. I'm not acting like a teenager, and I'm not going to spend hours on the internet dogging somebody else out, somebody I don't even know, somebody I've never met, and I'm not going to unsubscribe to somebody because their belief system is different than mine. I'm not going to do all that. And, for me, now this is me speaking for myself. As a Christian, I am to live Christ-like, and Christ never did any of that to anybody, period. Not the Christ I know, not the Christ I serve, not the Christ that is in my holy Bible. He did not behave in such a manner. So I'm putting that out there. You need to treat people how you want to be treated. Do the best you can. Live your blessed life so that you can live your best life. Because this ain't over. It's not over till the fat lady sings, and she ain't sung yet. It's not. You have a whole life to live. And you have your children and your spouses and your nieces and nephews looking up at you. Some of us have, grandkids that are looking to us, and when they see us, and trust me, if you live a certain amount of your life on the internet, they will see it. They will see it. I know reality stars that have said on Twitter and stuff how their kids were being made fun of at school, because, ooh, I saw your mama, doing this on, such and such a show and all that kind of stuff. Mind what you do and how you talk and how you live. And if you say, that you worship Christ, then act like it. Don't act like a churchgoer. Act like a Christian, because that's what you are. Whatever you do, if you're about that life, you need to represent it the right way. Don't you think? I mean, if you actually stopped all the foolishness, what would it really hurt? Just saying. I'm gonna go, because I could talk about this all day. But thanks for your time. I appreciate you listening to me. I love you for watching. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.